Don't beat me up in the comments, but can I offer a different explanation as to why Black creators are getting paid less than white creators? Every time I hear this conversation, and it comes up often, I never hear anyone give this particular sort of explanation or provide this level of nuance to it. And actually, this is not even nuance, to be quite honest. It's simply a numbers game. There are 340 million white people in the United States, but there are only 40 million Black people in the United States. Why is this important? If we're going strictly by numbers, if I am a brand and I am trying to sell a product, I am going to assume that my white influencer can influence 340 million people to buy, and I'm going to assume that my Black influencer can only influence 41 million people to buy. So the problem really lies in the fact that brands don't understand the crossover, and that Black influencers can also have an audience of white people and vice versa. A brand will put more money into the larger audience than the smaller audience. Look at it like this. If you had a lemonade stand, would you set up in the neighborhood that had 300 people or in the neighborhood that had 40 people? You're gonna set up in the neighborhood that has 300 people because that's more of an opportunity for purchases. So even for the same exact product, the white influencer, unfortunately, will get paid so much more than a Black influencer because the brand is going to assume that white influencer can convert 340 million, whereas the Black influencer can only have the potential to convert 40 million. Am I the only one who looks at things from a numbers perspective versus emotional? So by these metrics, you are wondering why you cannot win a race when the other person that you're competing with has a 10-block head start. How can you win? How can you even be on the same playing field? And it's not your fault. It has nothing to do with your content and how amazing your content is. It is strictly a numbers game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you agree with this outlook, if you understand what I'm saying, if maybe you've never thought of it this way before and now you're like, okay, I understand and I see it this way. Because let me tell you, the constant comparing yourself to white creators and wondering why you're not getting paid enough is the one thing that's going to hold you back. It's definitely great to understand what people are getting paid, but by no means do I want you to get stuck in the cycle of wondering why you're not on the same level. The world is just not designed that way, babes.